And next up at PFL Pittsburgh, we've got Robert Watley taking on Dakota Bush. Carlos, who you got in this one?
I'm gonna have to go with Watley in this one. I just think he's the faster, stronger athlete, uh, decent ground attack, and has fought the better competition. Bush has solid ability. He trains with the guys at American Top Team, so he should be well prepared for the fight with a good game plan as well. But every time he's stepped up in competition again, he's kind of come up short, and I just don't see this being any different, especially like Watley physically being a little bit better, athletically than Bush, and I see him being the stronger one, able to impose himself on him. So those are the things that are going to make me take Watley. I feel that Bush has the ability to do it. I think he has the skill to do it. I just think that he just comes up a little too short with the experience factor on it. I just think that Watley may have a little edge with the experience.
Yeah, I think this fight really just comes down to which guy's moving forward. That's how I see it. I think Dakota Bush is a guy that can get backed up. He can have his opponent be overly aggressive and back him up against the fence and kind of dictate where the fight takes place. He has all the skills. He can wrestle. He can he can grapple and transition in jiu-jitsu. He has decent striking, and Robert Watley's kind of the same. I think he's the better athlete in this particular matchup. I think he's fought the higher level competition, and I think coming off of that Mads Brunel performance, he was able to kind of come back in that one after losing 2 rounds and ultimately show grit, toughness, and determination to be able to get back in that one and ultimately find the ground and pound victory. But I'm going to lean to Watley. I think realistically, if Dakota Bush, kind of plants his feet in the middle of the octagon and says, I'm not backing up, I think he can win this one with more of a technical striking performance, fighting on the outside, chipping away at the low calf kick, fighting off takedowns, and ultimately kind of being the slicker, more youthful fighter. But I'm going to say Robert Watley's the guy moving forward here. I think that he can mix in takedowns. I think once he gets on top, he's good at transitioning to more dominant positions. I think he looks to beat you up in those transitions as well. And I think he can use his experience here. And I think that Mads Brunel performance kind of showed me, at least, that even though he is 36 and even though that he isn't necessarily a well-known entity inside of MMA, that he can beat guys like Dakota Bush. I think that he can, get on top here, get a takedown, beat Bush up with ground and pound and wear on him. And I just think here, realistically, that like Carlos said, Bush has always kind of come up a little bit short. I think Robert Watley can ultimately get this one done, whether it be on the feet or on the ground, just being a little bit of a step ahead. But I'm going to say he gets the takedown and beats him up with ground and pound here. So give me Robert Watley to get the W.